To your Caribou Data Science channel, Buckeye Nation. Thanks so much for stopping by. Just a couple reminders: if you are watching this on YouTube today, I'd appreciate if you of course, click on the subscribe button, click on the like button underneath the video, and three, click on that share button. Share the video on Facebook and Twitter today. Okay. Let's just go ahead and run the numbers for Ohio then. The report for Ohio is very brief. It's a very brief report because the numbers aren't all that good. Okay, data pause. So this says here deaths by week for Ohio. Big increase in the back here in July in deaths. Does this mean they're falling off the edge of the cliff? No, not necessarily. What about weekly cases? Well, you can see here again the big Omicron spike. Now the numbers appear to be falling off the edge of the table for Ohio. What's this here? This is just hey, thanks so much, Data Streamer, for stopping by, and also thanks for the subscription. Okay, on So how are you doing today, Data Dreamer? Well, generally speaking, I do an afternoon stream about 3 to 4 p.m. I start at 3:30 today, but I almost always have an 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream in the evening. Okay, the 8 p.m. stream is more about programming and our programming, SQL and stuff like that. Uh, Thanks so much for again, thanks so much for stopping by, Data Dreamer, Data Learner, not to be confused with a daydreamer. A data learner. Thanks so much, my friend. So, tell me, data learner, where do you live? What part of the world do you live in? Like I say, data, or not all of us can be retired. So it doesn't make any difference what time of day a stream is for me. In Florida, out in Florida, okay, remote working. Where's your remote site you're working into at? New York City, great. I don't suppose they're looking for a junior analyst to look remote, are they? So if you know anybody who's looking for a remote junior analyst, be sure to give them my name, okay? New York City. Thanks so much. So what? So data learner, what type of are you a data scientist or data analyst? What exactly do you do? What's what do you what service do you actually provide for the company you're working into? And this is just okay, data management. Now, what exactly does data management? What exactly does your job in data management actually involve? Hmm. Okay. Data learner. Well, we're all learners here. I mean, I've my cleaning data, reconciling between data sets. Oh man, oh good grief. So what do you what tools do you use to oh, excellent, very good, excellent. I'm glad to see you using R. What all tools do you use to do data cleaning with besides R? You know, I always say if you have a background in programming, you know, it doesn't make any difference whether you learn R or Python. But if like me, you have no programming background, and R is much easier to learn. Okay, okay, absolutely, yeah, yeah. I have a little. I've used SQL on and off for the last 20 years or so. I've been using a little more recently in my own work. Yeah, so it's uh yeah. I mean, when I first started, got it interested in data analyst, I started to look at Python, but but uh, it seemed more difficult to me. Uh, you know, one of the things about R is you can connect them with all the major data, all the major and the minor databases, whether open source or proprietary. Okay, right now I'm using some code to connect to a SQL Server on my laptop, SQL Server database on my laptop, and it's very easy to do. Uh, yeah, most job posts are requesting Python users. Yes, absolutely, yes. Uh, Although a lot of the job postings I've seen are just are general are looking for general. They're not really data science in Python. Yes. Um, which one's better? I think ours better. That's just me. I mean, the fact that I can learn it tells you that it's easier than Python. Okay, it's not difficult. I think maybe if you move away from say data analytics to data science, you may see interesting enough. You may see more R programming there. Like I said, I've done searches on like job sites like Indeed and Monster. So it's so what it you know what I see on Indeed and stuff like that. The first skill that gets the most hits is SQL. Okay. Uh, a lot of the Python jobs are general development type jobs, and not specifically data analytics or data science. Well, I'm sure those are there. Uh, Tabula gets a lot of hits also, and Power BI gets some. You know, but you know, generally speaking, if you start on in data science, you can start with SQL and Tabula and Excel. You know, uh, so data learning. Do you actually have any programming background at all? Yeah. I mean, for better or for worse, your SQL is probably the number one, particularly in some of the videos I watch, you all say, yeah, when you first start out, you start out using SQL on the job. Then you use, you know, Excel or Tabular for your data visualizations. Well, okay, so that takes care of the report for the state of Ohio for today. So needless to say, I've been trying to brush up on my Excel skills, my Excel skills, my SQL skills. But Okay, so that's Ohio. Let's move on to Portugal now. So we got Portugal, Sweden, and U.S. to take care of.